Handyman's work is never done. I'm out here on our family farm in Sandusky, Ohio with my cousin Sherry here, and today's project I'm going to be going and taking care of a clogged tub. Okay, I'm up upstairs in the bathroom that my cousin Sherry uses now, and the tub drain is draining slowly. We did go and apply and use some Drano before, which has helped the situation a little bit, but the reason why I'm bringing that up is that it is a common tool utilized to resolve issues like this. If it doesn't resolve the issue and you're having to go in and take care of it mechanically like I'm about to do right here, it can be dangerous to work with. So you really ideally want to be able to flush it all out with water before you go and start to pull any hairs out with the snaking tools so you don't injure yourself. So today she was mentioning that she was having issues with trying to get this cap off of the tub stopper, and so I brought some tools from my uncle's garage out here on the farm because I'm away from my home operations, so I'm using what I have around here. I'm using gloves for a couple reasons. One, in case there is any acid kind of stuff stuck in there, but I kind of doubt it. She mentioned that she used it a while ago, but then also it's so yummy to work with. So I'm gonna get some paper towels too. I'm going to be approaching it both ways that I did in my previous video. I'm going to be taking off the top portion of the stopper here, one of the areas that I want to approach and work with. I went to Home Depot and I picked up just one of the standard little throwaway snakes. This thing's called a Drain Weasel and has basically two tips to it. I guess one for a backup for another project, but for the most part it just has the ability to kind of get in there. Okay, yeah, I'm getting something. Just trying to clear the hairs off of it so that I can grab some more. The tip of this thing has kind of like Velcro. You need to kind of clear the hairs off it so you can go and grab some more. But this thing will work out well for taking care of sinks and also just for the small portion of this tub area. If the clog is down further, then you're going to need to get a bigger auger. So the amount of hair that I'm getting out of here is not a whole lot. I'm going to run this thing afterwards and see how well it drains. It could be that the Drano kind of resolved things and that we're just taking care of some residual hairs that are here. But if it is a bigger blockage down there, then for the most part, this product is not going to be adequate for your needs. This is a minor amount of hair. For the most part, when you go and pull hairs out of here, it's going to be like the size of a rat. So even though this tool is kind of failing me for here, it does have its place out there, and it is pretty neat to have. So as you can see here, got a little bit, but not a whole lot. Let's see if I can get this top to come off. It looks like it was just kind of stuck on there, and so it should be able to unscrew and then free up the main portion of the stopper, and I can see if there's any residual hairs there, and there are. And so I'm going to use a pair of needle nose pliers and just try to remove some of the hairs that are around this little kind of crosshair section here that holds that stopper in. I'm going to kind of button this thing back up and then run it kind of strong when I'm not in here, so I don't get myself all drenched. I'm going to save the hairs here so that Sherry can see how much I pulled out and then ask her how things perform in the future. But she basically had issues with being able to get that stopper off. So just finished working on my cousin's tub, and it is draining well. So when you find yourself coming in behind someone who's put some Drano, just remember to rinse it out thoroughly and wear protective equipment. So that's today's Mr. Fix-It tip.